Falls are part of our lives from the earliest stages. As babies learning to walk, we fall. As children learning to ride a bike, we fall. Even as adults, we fall accidentally, and sometimes we even fall on purpose. Unfortunately, falls can be catastrophic, especially in the workplace. Today, falls are the #1 cause of fatalities in construction and the #4 cause of occupational fatalities overall. And more than 300,000 people are injured by falls in the workplace each year. Although some people believe they can start to fall and catch themselves, the truth is that falls typically happen before our bodies even have time to react. While a simple loss of balance can be different, studies show that during a fall you will drop 6 feet before your body even moves to respond. Even falls of 6 feet or less can have life-altering consequences. Since we can't always rely on ourselves to stop falls from occurring, fall prevention is the key. As an individual and as an organization, you can have a substantial impact on reducing fall risk by identifying and addressing fall hazards before they are found the hard way. As an individual, you must have a heightened sense of situational awareness, being keenly aware of what's going on around you. In terms of falls, did you notice the open equipment panel, the hole in the floor, or the open roof hatch behind you? Did you see that there's a roof level change just a few steps away from you? From an organizational standpoint, it's important to identify fall risks before they become an issue. Have you surveyed your operations and developed solutions to protect workers from falls? Let's consider some typical situations that impact work at height. Using a temporary ladder or aerial lift is a great way to work at height, but proper precautions must be made to ensure safety. Even if you aren't making blatantly bad decisions about ladder use, many people temporarily extend their limits to get the job done, reaching too far, standing above the recommended step, and hauling equipment with them. Just remember, when you do those things, you're not using the ladder in the way it was intended. When it comes to fall protection equipment, you can't blindly trust it. While hard hats and safety glasses are simple to use, fall protection equipment is much more complex. Despite advances in equipment, it is still not intuitive to use, and misuse is rampant without adequate training. It's also important to think about what you're tying off to. This is critical because tied off does not equal fall protection. OSHA states that anchorages need to support 5,000 pounds, or about enough to support a truck. Don't be fooled thinking that anything can support 5,000 pounds. A step won't support 5,000 pounds. A vent pipe won't support 5,000 pounds. And a few bucket of rocks won't support 5,000 pounds. As these last few examples illustrate, fall protection equipment is not always the answer. In fact, it shouldn't be the default answer. It should only be the last resort, since equipment is only as strong as its weakest link. An engineering control or passive fall protection solution like a guarded platform is always a better choice. With these solutions, workers have to actively, consciously overcome the safeguards to put themselves at risk. When you gamble with fall risk, you're betting your life and the lives of your coworkers. Think about it this way. If someone took a fall at your facility today, what are the odds that your equipment and systems would save them? Are you confident in how your employees will use the equipment, systems, processes, procedures, and training in your organization? If not, it's time to do something about it. We must all challenge the complacency, the "it won't happen to me" mentality, the tough guy attitudes that lead people to ignore fall risk. Everyone can contribute to creating a safer workplace. Be aware of your surroundings and your risks. Ask questions. Report hazardous situations. Most falls can be prevented, so proper fall protection can be the difference between life and death for your workers at height. Be that difference in your workplace today. From everyone here at LJB, please be safe out there.